Good day, everybody. I am finally sick free. I am finally flu free. I can stream again. Hello. How are we doing today? Man, again, I got a nice routine going down and everything. And then boom, flu got me. The flu hit me hard. Man. I also realized, okay, this is like, I assume there's this thing that I had like the reason why I got all this flu and everything. I started to think like one reason might be that this room I am into is it's so tiny, and I feel like it's so dry here, like my nose, mouth, a little bit in my throat. I feel like it's so dry after like I've been in the room the whole day. So I went to get humidity how is it called? What is it called? Hygrometer, thermometer, humidity and temperature. Anyway, humidity meter. So I was checking the room humidity yesterday because I bought it for yesterday, and it said 19% humidity in the room. And then I checked ChatGPT, said that typically the range of 30% and 60% is the optional. So I was like, okay, I'm like 11% off from the minimum level. So I'm just assuming how bad it can be sometime. So I was like, all right, I get it now. So yeah, I had to fix it a little bit. Okay, but anyway, now I checked this. It's showing 42. I have a humidifier here, pushing some mist here. Let me see if I can get it. I don't think you can see anything. No, it doesn't blow enough because I put it also quite high, so it doesn't like all the water doesn't go on the floor. So, but anyway, yeah. Now I have that. And now I'm actually feeling a little bit sweaty, so maybe it's even too much right now. But it's saying 45%, so it should be fine. I think that's how it. I'm just used to the dry air. That's all. The only time I really feel the humidity in this country is during summertime, and that's wild. The feeling is wild. Because actually here you can. This kind of device, it's like a how do you say, remote? You can see, yeah, you can see. So the upper is the outside because it has this kind of like a small remote, like a wireless thing. So I put it outside. So outside it shows 6.6 Celsius and 91% of humidity because it's kind of like raining. And then there you see the current details of where this device is located. So it's 23 degrees inside. Okay, right now it's 43% of humidity, which should be fine. And you see the time. What is that other one there? Oh, the date and month. So yeah, it's a really solid device. Only for, and it only costed me like 20 euros. So it's not bad. And then can I also add a couple of those wireless sensors more for like 8 euros if I want more than one. Which actually now that I've been seeing a couple of days, I like, oh, definitely I'm gonna go get it. Definitely I'm gonna go get another one. So, but hey, I'm here now. I hope I'm going to stay healthy enough to continue stuff. Continue playing more and more and streaming more and more, especially now that my holidays are coming to the close. I just realized it's just 4 more working days and off to my holidays. Gotta love it. Like I said, like the previous time I had my holidays was last year, May. So I haven't been on a proper holiday for one and a half month a year. 1.5 years. That's like, so it's a quite a long time to have like a proper holiday. Okay, I had like some days off when my daughter was born last year, but other from that, nothing else. So even that, it's not really a holiday. You're like very busy doing stuff. And even that time, I kind of like took the minimum amount of the holidays, because I was like, I don't really need to take that much, because I will be working home anyway. So whenever my wife needs my help, I can always just go without an issue. So I didn't take that much of the holidays. Just didn't see the necessity on them, because I mean, it was less money. So yeah, I was like, yeah, definitely. That's the thing. Like, it's kind of like they always say like it's a paid paternity leave and stuff like that, but it's not like full amounts and everything, so it's kind of sucks in some time. But like I said, like working home made it so easy. Like, could easily do everything I needed to do, especially because during the night. Although like the nights were quite tiring that time, because you know my wife had there was a C-section, so she needed help during the night too. So it wasn't like I could sleep completely those nights. I had to like wake up myself a little bit too to help with stuff with I can, because you know my wife, or me, anybody who had a surgery. I mean, imagine your stomach has been cut completely open. There's no way you're gonna just stand and just start walking around without problem. Although it's a funny thing, when the women mothers, they have a C-section. When they get the C-section, they always tell you you need to start walking right away. You need to start walking right away. Let it be any other surgery, they will never tell you to start walking right away. So it's always one of those weird things. I think it's I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do that, so you push yourself forward, so you are capable of taking the child. So yeah, I mean, it's a tough world always with ladies. But yeah, anyway, like I said, 4 working days more until holiday. Quite a lot to do doing the work, but some of the things, it might be actually that I won't be able to do them, because I'm just waiting to respond on somebody. So we'll see. Anyway, like I have a few contacts like at the different team I am very close to, and I want to keep certain kind of professionalism and friendship among them. So like if there's gonna be a problem, something, they can always check with me. It's not a biggie, because they know, because I'm a holiday, they're not gonna push a lot of stuff. They're just going to maybe call like, hey, can you know, like it's like they will call me and ask, hey, do you know, is it true that we cannot do this? I will say yes or no, and that's it. That they won't even start going more, other than okay, like then they will start going like, how is it going? How's the holidays treating you and everything? Are you enjoying? So you know, like a lot of I keep that kind of like, it's certain people are they understand the level of friendship and professionalism difference. So whenever there's something to ask, I can always say. But I remember there was a time like one workplace I made like a very detailed instruction how to do things, and I showed those to my boss, that here they are they good enough? And then she said like, yeah, they're good enough and everything like that. And then 2 weeks after I started my holidays, they start calling me the other side of the country, I mean to the world, because at that time I was traveling in Asia. And then she was like asking like, where are they? I can't find them. And then blah, 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 blah. This detail is missing and everything. It's like, you just approve those instructions. Figure it out. Like, really. I did that, like, I pushed, because I was so angry on that point, because I pushed a lot of overtime, like extra hours to, you know, get the instructions completed. So, you know, like, they can manage. And then I asked her, are they good? Is there enough information? Can you go them through? And she didn't do anything. And then when the, like literally, shit start to hit the fan, problems. That's when they start panicking and everything. I was like, seriously. And the fact is, because I was somewhere in Asia, they started calling me like very late in the evening. Like they were just like finishing up the work and everything. I was like I was just completely wasted also at that time. Like, let's be honest. So the time difference also was like, it was not optional at all. And besides, middle of the holiday and everything, I was like completely, that's because I didn't really like that work. So that's also the thing. Like, I have enjoyed a lot of work, but that was the one work I hated probably the most. And I was actively looking different job that time already. I was just looking and trying to find something else. So yeah, that was also the thing that is really pissed me off. Because whenever some job you really hate it, but you just don't have any other option, you pushing forward to get the job done and everything, and get the money to pay the bills and all that. But when somebody is pushing your buttons during that time, you really start to like, are you serious? I did all that and then you didn't even bother to do your side of the thing correctly? That's pissing off. That's really pissed me off. I think I have never been so angry about work before, or work related stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's pretty big thing that the manager calls you middle of like a week or middle of your holiday, start asking like, hey, this thing, we can't find it anymore. We don't know where it is. We don't know anything. So yeah, that was the point. I was like, never I'm gonna take a job that, responsibility is only on me. Like, I'm the only one doing something. It's a nice feeling when you have that power that, oh, you're the only one doing it, nobody else really knows how to do it. But then it brings issues like this. Nobody can cover for you, and then when things go bad, they start blaming like, oh, you didn't do something enough. So I was like, yeah, never again. Working in a small company is really nice and fun in a way, but honestly, if you want to have a peaceful life, just stick with massive big corporations. Even though maybe laying off will happen easier and stuff, like, still stick with them, because you just do more narrow like area, yet you get to pay the same or even more. So there's no point of working in the small companies. Usually there's not a lot of benefits there, because you have to do basically everything all by yourself, unless your goal is to become an entrepreneur and you want to really learn the field of expertise. Like, okay, it depends completely what your goals are, what do you want to do in future, then it depends. But if you just want to go to work, get the payout and everything to pay the bills and all that, stick with the big corporations. So you just do the bare minimum that is required from you and take the money, and that's it. Don't do anything extra. That's my advice for anybody out there. Unless you have a clear goal what you want to do. Because I have realized, like I always say, like, my type is not to really sucking up for people, like really sugarcoating things for them for me to get a good promote, like advance me. I mean, giving me better promotion, stuff like that. It's not me. I don't do that kind of a kissing. So it's not me at all. So I just say how it is. Usually, of course, a lot of times I do read the room and not maybe say a lot of certain things I will not say out loud, because maybe it's not the time and a place. But a lot of time I just say it out how it is. So pleasing people just to advance in career, that ain't for me. So I'm never gonna be successful in career wise. Like, I'm not gonna become a big manager or CEOs or any of that sort. No, I will never be able to do that. My personality is not fit for that kind of stuff. And bluntly, I'm not even sure if I'm capable of doing them. I'm not sure, because I don't really know what the CEOs need to do and what do they really need to what kind of skill sets they really need to have. But a lot of time it just feels like most people can be a CEO and get it done. Like all these functions of the companies are already there. It's not like you can make drastic changes without confirmation from the board of director or something. You know, you have to still have if you want to make a massive change in a company, it's not like you are going to do it. There's going to be a lot of people involved in it. But yeah, my overall impression is based on few CEOs I have met, that what do they do and what they stuff like this. It's like anybody is capable of doing it, pretty much. Anybody, basically, regardless of do you have a degree or not. No, you don't need. Only that you have to probably have a certain human skills, social skills, and that's it. But a lot of time, yeah, no biggie at all. No biggie at all. But anyway, like I said, if you want to advance in a company, you know, like a career structure, yeah, by all means, you should be working in a small company. You definitely should be working in a small company quite a lot. So you get a lot of, like, a very good grasp of everything. And then after a few years of working, like, I mean, I would say maybe like work 5 years in a small company, do a lot of different things, and then after that, you kind of like go for the big corporation to specialize more in that small, narrow window you want to be an expert on, and then work 5 years there. Now you have like 10 years of experience with that specific job you have. Like, let's say you're a certain controller, business controller or something, but you also have done some, like, a lot of side stuff around it, so you kind of like have a very good grasp how it works. And then after that, maybe you make your own company in that field, consultation or something. Yeah, that's like how you do. But otherwise, just do the bare minimum. Like, really,